It's Tuesday, June 24th, 2025, and I'm Dave Sobel. 4 things to know today. Gartner sees AI driving half of business decisions by 2027, but SMBs still lack the skills to use it well. OpenAI and Anthropic expand automation into mainstream business workflows. Proactive tools like Martello cut teams' incident labor in half, and Broadcom's VMware shift opens the door for MSP-led migrations. This is the business of tech. A recent report from Gartner predicts that by 2027, artificial intelligence will handle half of all business decisions, either fully automated or partially augmented by AI agents. This trend is driven by the increasing pressure on technology companies to deliver returns on their significant investments in AI, with smaller businesses also quickly adopting these tools. According to Gartner, 1 in 10 executive boards globally will rely on AI for substantial decision-making by 2029. The report emphasizes the need for human oversight to ensure data quality and effective governance, highlighting that companies prioritizing executive training in AI literacy may see revenue increases of up to 20%. Small and mid-sized businesses are quickly adopting artificial intelligence, yet a significant 95% report needing more training to use these tools effectively. A global survey by TeamViewer involving 1,400 business leaders found that while 72% consider themselves AI experts, only 35% use AI daily, showing a gap between confidence and actual use. The report points out that 28% of decision makers in these businesses see not adopting AI as leading to higher operational costs, while larger companies focus on the fear of falling behind competitors. Despite worries about infrastructure and security, 75% of small and mid-sized business leaders plan to increase their AI investments next year, marking a shift from testing to advanced deployment. A recent study from Stanford University shows that while artificial intelligence agents are gaining popularity in the workplace, professionals mainly want to use them for automating boring and repetitive tasks rather than more advanced responsibilities. The research involved interviews with 1,500 professionals and highlights a strong preference for keeping human control in work settings, even as AI technology becomes more advanced. The study found that most respondents are willing to use AI agents for low-stakes tasks, suggesting a desire to focus on more engaging work. However, it also pointed out significant mismatches between the tasks companies assign AI for and those that workers actually want to automate. This research contributes to a growing body of literature indicating that AI's impact on employment will vary greatly depending on the type of job and responsibilities. Now, why do we care? The headlines indicate a move from testing to full operational use, with SMBs investing more despite skill shortages and worries about governance, infrastructure, and security. A major risk exists when executives think they understand AI well, but lack practical implementation knowledge. This can result in poor deployment choices, vendor lock-in, or security issues if guidance isn't consulted early. Introducing AI without proper workforce alignment or clear expectations can lead to increased employee frustration. Deploying advanced AI that doesn't address real-world needs wastes resources and damages trust in both the technology and the MSP that implemented it. Many SMBs are eager to adopt AI but have not upgraded their infrastructure or security measures to support it safely. Without an MSP guiding a structured implementation strategy, these businesses risk outages, compliance issues, or data breaches, problems that can reflect poorly on the provider. The disconnect between AI deployment and worker expectations is where MSPs can step in, bridging intent and usability through human-centered workflow design. If you're still only reselling licenses or providing automation add-ons, you're missing the bigger play, helping businesses redesign how decisions are made and tasks are performed in an AI-powered environment. The winners in the next phase won't be those who promise AI, they'll be the ones who help clients actually use it and use it well. Today's episode is supported by Huntress. Most cybersecurity solutions are built for massive enterprises with big budgets. Not Huntress. They're the fully managed cybersecurity platform built for all businesses, not just the 1%. Huntress purposely builds security solutions like EDR, ITDR, SIM, and security awareness training to equip their team of elite threat hunters to handle the heavy lifting of security for you. When threat actors strike, Huntress's 24/7 global SOC shuts them down, before they're even on anyone else's radar. But they do more than just chase alerts. They lead the charge in industry research and knowledge, bringing expert protection and peace of mind. That's why users on G2 rate their EDR number 1 for growing businesses. To see how their expert threat hunting team gets the job done, visit huntress.com/MSP Radio. ChatGPT is currently testing a new integration that will allow users to analyze emails from Gmail and manage their schedules on Google Calendar. This feature aims to boost productivity by enabling users to summarize emails, craft responses, and create calendar events directly through ChatGPT. Although ChatGPT previously had some integration with Gmail via its deep research functions, users could not access or summarize emails directly. AI researcher Tibor noted that this integration might be connected to the ChatGPT search feature, indicating a broader ability to manage information across Google services. OpenAI might officially announce this feature soon, continuing the trend of automation. Anthropic's Claude Code has added support for remote model context protocol servers, or MCP, greatly improving its toolchain and data access features. The company reports a 160% rise in active users since launching its Claude 4 models 3 months ago, showing increasing intent in customizable AI coding tools. To use the new integration, developers simply run a command in the tool's command line interface and complete an OAuth authentication process. The integration will support servers that send server-sent events, enabling real-time data streaming. According to Kat Wu, a representative from Anthropic, the feature was created in response to many developer requests to expand Claude Code's functionality, boosting productivity by giving engineers access to more information and tools. Why do we care? Well, these updates from OpenAI and Anthropic show a deepening of AI-driven productivity automation, a trend that now reaches both mainstream business users through email and calendar integration, and developers through advanced toolchain features. For providers, these developments are more than just milestones. They indicate a shift in how end users will expect to interact with their tools and data. Whether it's summarizing communications, managing time, or providing real-time intelligence into developer tools, AI is trying to break down the barriers between user and system. It means providers need to shift their role from managing infrastructure to managing intelligence and intent. That's about business outcomes. Start preparing offerings around AI behavior governance, workflow policy standardization, and cross-platform automation hygiene. Because the question is no longer if users will adopt agents, but how will you help them do it safely, consistently, and productively, and only where it's usable. Not particularly interested in researching this product specifically, but the study did catch my eye. This new study shows that managed service providers can reduce their incident management labor for Microsoft Teams by up to 50% using Martello Technology Group's Vantage DX solution. This labor reduction is thanks to proactive monitoring and advanced diagnostic features that help MSPs identify and fix potential issues before they impact end users. The research conducted by Enable UC indicates that over 40% of service disruptions can be prevented proactively, resulting in improved customer satisfaction and loyalty. With about 320 million active users of Microsoft Teams, the need for seamless service is crucial. The study also notes that better diagnostics can lead to a 20% decrease in customer churn and a 10% increase in upselling opportunities, underscoring the benefits of adopting proactive monitoring tools. And WatchGuard Technologies has announced the launch of WatchGuard Total Managed Detection and Response, a fully integrated AI-powered security service designed specifically for managed service providers. This service aims to cut detection and response times to an average of 6 minutes, an 80% reduction from the industry average of 30 minutes. As threats indicate an increase in cloud-first environments, traditional detection methods often fall short, leading to higher risks of breaches and recovery costs. WatchGuard Total MDR seeks to address these issues by providing 24/7 support from a security operations center and reducing false positives to fewer than 1 per month, a significant improvement over the typical 250 false positives. Why do we care? The Martello study is promotional, conducted by Enable UC. While the numbers are promising, providers should validate claims against their own incident volume and labor patterns. 50% reduction may not be realistic in environments where root causes extend beyond teams or where monitoring is already mature. The study is a case analysis focused on ROI of tools. If proactive monitoring can cut Teams-related incident labor by 50%, it's not just about saving time, it's about increasing technician capacity, speeding up response times, and lowering ticket volume. For providers managing multiple Teams tenants, this directly leads to higher gross margins or the ability to scale without adding staff. It's a reminder that efficiency is the new battleground for vendors selling into the channel. The most valuable tools aren't necessarily the ones with the flashiest features. They're the ones that save time, reduce churn, and embed into MSP workflows without friction. But here's the strategic layer. Providers should demand that vendors tie product value to operational metrics. If a tool doesn't move the needle on ticket deflection, churn prevention, or upsell readiness, it's a liability, not an asset. Don't just adopt tools, adopt leverage. Broadcom's recent change in VMware's licensing model has raised major concerns among smaller and mid-sized customers who report cost increases of 8 to 15 times since the acquisition. Despite the backlash, Broadcom's chief technology officer states that 87% of VMware's top 10,000 customers have chosen the VMware Cloud Foundation, or VCF, as their strategy going forward. Claims that many dissatisfied customers are not fully utilizing the capabilities of the VCF product, which combines various components to improve operational efficiency. A report by VMware shows that 53% of global companies now focus on private cloud deployment for new workloads, indicating a shift in strategy as organizations reassess their cloud computing needs. Why do we care? Broadcom's shift is forcing a segment of the VMware customer base and IT providers must quickly assess which camp their clients fall into. Strategic enterprise buyers doubling down on VCF or price-sensitive SMBs looking for exits. I'm also not particularly keen of vendors blaming customers for not using their products. Broadcom's VMware pricing model isn't just a cost issue, it's a signal of enterprise-only intent, cutting off smaller customers. Providers must seize this moment to offer exit strategies, migration services, and private cloud alternatives that reflect their clients' scale and budget realities. The winners here won't be those that ditch VMware fast. They'll be the ones who help customers land safely with resilient, understandable, and appropriately priced platforms. The time for passively maintaining vSphere is over. Start offering an answer now, or someone else will. This episode is supported by FlexPoint. Managing cash flow can be tough for managed service providers. FlexPoint's working capital solution is designed to bridge the gap between invoicing and payment, giving providers access to funds when they need them. With quick approvals and flexible terms, it helps cover expenses, invest in growth, maintain financial stability. Keep your operations running smoothly with FlexPoint. Visit getflexpoint.com/MSP-radio to learn more. Select Heard It on the Business of Tech or MSP Radio, you'll get 10% off. Thanks for listening. Today is National Detroit Style Pizza Day, National Pecan Sandies Day, and National Typewriter Day. Well, 2 of those are modern. Join me for a webinar sponsored by Nerdio, Modern Endpoint Management with Intune. What works and what doesn't next week. Visit bit.ly/Nerdio webinar to sign up now with link in the show notes. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you've enjoyed the show, make sure you've subscribed or followed on your favorite platform. It's free and helps directly. Give us a review, too. If you want to support the show, visit patreon.com/MSPradio, and you'll get access to content early. Or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Have a question you want answered? We take listener questions, send them in, ideally as a voice memo or video to question@mspradio.com. I answer listener questions live on our Wednesday live show on YouTube and LinkedIn. If you've got a comment or a thought on a story, put it in the comments if you're on YouTube, or reach out on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. And if you want to advertise on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again on our next episode.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.